this again. There we go. That should fix it. A little bit of a adjustment to the new settings is required. But should be good now. Keyframe and roll. 1 second. So hopefully it will give me less problems. And since I'm only outputting to one place, the frame rate or the well, the frame rate will be better, but I'll drop fewer frames. But I can up the bit rate if this works well. But I'll worry about that once this works. Anyway. Don't need the preview. Kind of like that. I'll put that here. Put that over there. This over here. 1 second. Recommended key rating interval is 2. Okay, I might change that probably. But for now, we're gonna do this. Because it's not giving me any problems yet. I think that's important. Great. Don't mind me, everybody. We're just setting things up. Go ahead. And we'll open it up on phone. It does say we're live. Oh, and it was immediate. Perfect. What I want. What I want. Cool. Looks good. All right, let's do it. The goal of 120 again. Let's start with, 65. Okay. That looks about right. The gray ones for today, we'll try those first. Let's start with 65, of course, like I said. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't fail on the juggle that time. Let's see. Okay, I did on that one, but that's okay. We'll do it again. Okay. All right, 65. Pretty easy. We'll do 85. What's up, B? Oh, I see. It's not showing you. Oh, it is showing you. Doesn't show emotes, but that's okay. I am trying out Restream tonight, so instead of trying to do a plug-in for OBS, I'm just doing it right through there, and we'll see how it goes. If it goes well, then I'll just resume use, or I'll just start using that from now on, and no big deal. If I can find a way to integrate chat on the screen easily, then I may just start multi-streaming all the time. But I'm not gonna do it if it's a pain in the butt, basically. That's why I stopped doing multi-streaming for the game streams, because it's just a pain in the butt to do YouTube streaming right now. Unfortunate that. Oops, little fumble. Hey. All right. I'd say I'm a little bit better today at this. Yay, after a couple weeks of being a little bit bad. Feels good to, you know, not stuck. But it seems like it with the restream there, I can change my. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing. I can change my title on everything. So seems good. All right, 100. Actually, you want to do? No, I'll just stick at 100 for now. Ha, that's fine. Hey, it's less good. Probably should clamp it down. Might help. I don't think that's why I messed up, but it didn't help. Oh. Yeah, my wrist feels pretty not great. I just gotta wrap it, that's all. No big deal. Just means I have to do one side at a time. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, wrist feels pretty weak. But just wrap it up, it'll be good. Ah, look at that. All right. I did a bunch of, this is my manual labor era. I've been doing a bunch of yard work, so including bricks and all that. So wrists are feeling like butt. See, look at that. Wrist strap, easy. All right. 100 was fine. I might just need to use a like less restrictive wrist wrap that just gives a little bit of support, and then I can just wear it. No, I probably still have to rip the wrist wrap in between. Another 5. I actually have some, so these are the, what, 24-inch wrist wraps? They're for powerlifting. I think I have some 12 or 18s. They're technically not mine. They're Omnis, but he doesn't really like using them, so, you know. He probably won't mind if I use them. I just have to find them because they're somewhere in here. Or I even have my old ones, it looks like. I don't know where his are, though. They were in here, I thought. I found my old ones, though. So, works. So this is a, I think it's a 12-inch wrap. So it's a lot less tight. A lot looser, you could say. But Yeah, that'll probably work. That'll probably work. The 24-inch ones are kind of ridiculous. I am going to cut off this strap thing because I don't use them anymore. Not necessary. The thumb loop, I should say. There we go. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Nice and reinforced. All right, let's try 110. I threw the ball a little bit forward there. Whoops. I just didn't catch it. Went between my fingers. We'll switch and try right side. Wonder if I can just juggle with that on. I mean, actually, maybe I could just do both sides in a row if I get the other, if I find the other one. The question is just where's the other one? See my old knee sleeves. I don't need those. Or not knee sleeves, knee wraps. It's a different thing altogether. Put that away. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just trying to find old lifting stuff. Don't know where the heck it is. So maybe that'll be the stopper that keep me from doing both sides at the same time. Or maybe I won't need it on my right wrist. That's another thought. Yeah, let's think about that one. Maybe my right wrist will be stronger. I'll just try it. Luckily, if I can't find it, these things are like not expensive. So I can just buy a new pair of smaller wrist straps. All right, let's try it. Yeah, this feels okay, actually. I still think my right wrist needs to be wrapped, but I'll try again. Dang it. Why don't I have it here? I think when I helped Omni move, we just didn't move the wrist wraps for whatever reason. Unless that's this bag. Hold on, boys. Did we find it? No, that's some other thing. All right. I'll look one more time. If there were a bunch of people in here, I probably wouldn't do this right now, but there are not. So sorry, D. You get to listen to me searching for a wrist wrap. I know it's very entertaining. Juju's. Well, I looked in all the drawers, so they're not in there. So that means that probably when we were moving stuff, it's still in the like assorted stuff that's in the loft area, which is fine. It just means that's not happening today. Also possible. It's back here somewhere, but I don't think so. Oh, not there. Yeah, well. I found a sock. Pretty exciting. Alright, so that'll be on my list of things to find at some point. But for now, we do this. And if I don't find it, I'll just order it for next week. Anyway. I almost wonder if I juggled a little bit heavier beanbags, if that would work better. Because I find myself like throwing them over the bar or, you know, forward or whatever, because they're very light compared to the weights I'm lifting. I feel like the 2-pounders though wouldn't be it. Let's see. I wanted to see. Yeah, that's not it. They're not really like bean bags per se. They're just heavy balls. All right, enough goofing around. Probably. I'm kidding. I'm always going to goof around. Everybody knows that by now. Okay. That side done. Now let's get this side. What are you doing, Keith? Yeah, you'd think I'm right-handed that the juggling would be easier on this. But that's what I'm messing up on. You jerk. We'll do it again in a minute. Let's take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back. It occurs to me that we didn't even have the music thing for the BRB screen. And by we, I mean me. That's okay. All right. I think we just go up to 120. Put a little asterisk next to that 110 because we got it on one side cleanly and we got the other side kind of. We just go for the 120. All right. Which means we get out this 35 bumper. Don't get to use that as often. I like the 35 bumper. It's pretty cool. Here. My guess, once I was looking around, I realized I don't know where his lifting shoes are either. So probably his lifting shoes are in the same place as the wrist wraps. There's probably a spot we put them, and I just don't know where that is. Is what it is. See if we can get this 120. Did I put the 2.5 in there? Yeah. You just got to clamp it. Clamp! Choo. Oh. Well, I found some storage. Hold on. Hold on. What's in here, boys? Well, none of this looks like lifting stuff. Oh well. There's a vacuum though. There's his lifting shoes. Found them. Which means I just got to order some replacement straps of the smaller kind because I have no idea where those are. Doesn't matter that much though because they're like $5 for the small ones. They're very inexpensive. You wouldn't want them when you're like say benching 400 pounds, but for what I'm using them for, small ones are perfectly ideal even. That means you can juggle it. All right, 120. Yoshi's watching, so I got to make sure I do a good job. I got to do well. All right, see if we can get 120 for the first time with my left hand. Okay, asterisk. I'll take it for now. We'll do it again in a minute. That's good. That felt good. That felt very doable, in fact. Let's see. I'm gonna see how this is looking on there now. Yeah, it looks fine. Do you have a watermark, D? Because I don't see one on my preview. I was just curious. Which, I mean, if it doesn't, that's great. But no, there's no sorry. I think they only have the watermark if you're using their encoder, is what it is. Which is interesting. Or maybe I have a free one for one stream or something. Don't know. The thing is, I'll pay the $20 a month if I need to, if it's a good service. All right, where do I put the juggling balls? That's a question. Yeah, just curious if they were putting one on there. There, I put them behind me. Interesting, yeah. All right, 120, left hand. We try again. Not that far back, bud. All right. You know what? I'll take that asterisk. I'll do it again in a minute. That felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. 120. Yeah. Yeah, I think the 12-inch wrist wrap is perfect. It's just enough support without making it too like crazy. Then again, I might be able to use the 24 and just go a little bit lighter. Let's see. Make it to where I can just wear it. Because that's the thing is I don't want to have it to where I normally have it, where it's cutting off my circulation. That's where it's like kind of bad. Because the ideal would be I just wear them for the set. Do both sides, call it good. But maybe if I just wear it a little bit more loosely, it'll just work fine. A little counter than I'm used to, but if it works, I'll be very pleased. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. I'll just get smaller wrist straps. All right. Well, second asterisk. And that time I actually just kept it on. So I think we're good. I'll still probably get the smaller ones just because it makes it easier to wrap lightly. But that's looking pretty good. Good, good. Very pleased. My goal is by the time the Snap City Classic, I believe they're calling it, is opening entries. I want to do 135. On both sides. I think that would be pretty hot. Or maybe not even just 135 on both sides, but to be able to do 135 on both sides so that I can do a singular one of more on the right side. I guess it matters less to me if I get it on both sides, as long as I can get one side really well. Last year I did top 3 in all 3 categories and first place in none. And I would like to change that this year. Oh, I did the stupid thing where I tried to just keep juggling above it instead of throw ball, move hand under. That doesn't really work. And that time I didn't pop my my arm. Like, you gotta do both. I might have gotten fatigued on that side. We'll see. I'll try it again in a minute. The Olympic lifts, which this is basically a version of one of them, there are a lot of points of failure. At least for me, there are. And then when you add juggling to it, it's something else. Well, it's good if you're able to get it. That's for sure. It's interesting training for sure. It is a type of multitasking that is very interesting to me. All right, we'll try it again. Okay, mostly good. I just fumbled the juggle, which is acceptable. I mean, obviously it's not acceptable to, you know, always fumble. But if the point of failure was, hey, the juggling part fumbled, I feel not too bad. As long as it doesn't keep happening. I need the lift part to go well, because that's the part I have to think more about. And it's technically the much harder part of the whole movement. Oh, that was good. Okay. So that one I didn't get under. Which either means I didn't like snap my do the whatever that thing is called. I didn't pop hard enough, or I gotta get lower. One of those. Technically speaking, both are acceptable, I believe. A lot of the really heaviest ones, I think, do that. All right. That was good. That was very good, actually. Yeah, I popped that up really well. The thing is with this, I can't use my hips as much because I'm trying to juggle and all that. So I am going to be limited on that. Because yeah, normally for clean and jerk, you have to use your hips. You like fire your hips forward, and like that's part of that momentum to get the bar to move. From what I understand, I'm not an Olympic lifter, but that is, from what I understand, for weightlifting, that's what you do. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. I need to take a little bit of a break because I've had my wrist wrapped for a minute. Whew. Free juggling. But easy juggling because I'm not trying to tire myself out. And this one's really easy. I should get to where 5 is easy, but I just don't practice it for this one. It looks cool, and when I was practicing it every day, it was really neat. It's a cool looking trick. And with 5, it looks real neat. I've even seen the really I only remember one person doing it with 6. He is no longer with us, unfortunately, from what I understand. But yeah, it was crazy to see that. 5 still looks really nice when you do it with that. Here, let's grab this. Okay, let's see. Oof. You got to do it right though, or else it looks too jerky. But as you can see, I don't like practice this that much right now, so it's there we go. That was better. But yeah, I got to practice that more because right now it doesn't go well. All right, let's rewrap. Okay, 120. Again. Okay. I didn't like the way that was twisting anyway. Do the left, or we'll juggle on the left hand. Do a right-handed one. Try it again. That was overall still pretty good. Okay, all right, other side. Not bad. We'll try it again. We're getting a bunch of asterisks, boys. This is very good training. I fail. Oh yeah. No, I'm real pleased this is going. Like I'm getting as many close attempts at 120 for this as I am. I need one run to go with both sides, of course. But then I'm getting as many close ones is good. Okay. I'm gonna try a thin wrap on the left side because the hand's a little bit more sensitive to the extra restriction that the 24-inch one does. I'm right-handed, so right hand's just like, hey, what are you gonna do to me? Okay, you. Didn't like that. One-handed power cleans are quite something. All right. Yeah. Woo. There we go. That's hard though. Okay, good. 120 is on the books. Next week we try 125. Woo. And now, I don't know if I announced it on stream or not, but not that it's a like crazy absurd thing to announce, but I did indeed switch out the shot puts. And we now have the 16 pounders. So we'll be doing 16 pounders now. Basically bowling balls. 7.62 kilograms. However, before I do that, I want to try another 135 on the right side. We got 120, nice and mostly clean. But I want to try the 135 on the right side again. Because we get it before, kind of. We got it before, kind of. I want to get it. I'm just getting on the one side. It's the only side. I only want it on the right side for now. But I do want to get it. and then we'll switch to we'll do the shot put juggling with 16s. Yeah, boy. All right, let's see how we're feeling at 135. I guess first order of business. Nice. That's just as good as the last one. Woo. It's pretty hard though, so we'll keep working on it. The last one I stopped rather than like drop on the way down or whatever, but it's the same thing. Basically juggle went just as long and I got the extension. So that's good. I'll keep working on that little by little. For right now though, we're gonna switch to shot put juggling. That's good. Very good. Silly, but good. There we go. Now I'm not calculating the kg conversion in my head there. That's just I remember from when I bought them. Which was like, 2 years ago, but still. I have a thing with numbers. I can remember some of them. That's actually a pretty easy one to remember, though. The really crazy one is if I'm not like trying to stream or something like that, I'm just working out with someone, I can usually remember every single weight and number of reps that both of us have done. Sometimes a third person, but not always. I'm not as good at that, but yeah, usually I can remember that over the course of the night. Depends on how many things we do, but it's just it depends though, because sometimes we'll just be talking and whatever, and I don't note it as much. It's a weird thing. Same reason I could remember usually exact like the set for Monster Hunter, the sets that I've used a lot anyway. I can remember all the abilities on them and the number of slots and what numbered slots they are. Just because it's just like, that's something my brain just remembers. Because it's like, yeah. Even when I don't use as much. But I use some. I haven't committed all of Wild's steps yet into my head. I'm pretty much just using Arkveld, Guardian Arkveld, and Gore Magala set armor. So there are a lot of sets I don't remember. Plus, I only have 200 hours in it so far. All right, let's see how these feel. Ugh. 16 pounds. It's a big upgrade. Way to think about it is, I have more than added a ball worth of weight from before, because they were 11 pounds. These are 16, so it's a heck of an upgrade. Almost 50%. Goes from 33 pounds to 48, which is, almost 50%. Let's just go right to it. All right. Well, first I'm going to do just a juggle. See how the cascade feels with these, because these are heavy. I haven't juggled these in a good while. I'll go for time this first one. I'll see how abysmal it is. All right. Oh, I need you to do more than that for me, song. That's not going to do. Give me a sec. Okay, it was starting, but you know what we're going to do? We got another one, and I know this one goes right off the bat. All right. Here we go. Okay. Not bad for a first go. Something like 15 seconds, I think. We're gonna do it again, of course. What I might have to do also, these have a shiny paint on them, which looks nice. However, the texture is awful for grip. So I may need to rough them up a little bit or repaint them with something with a little bit more texture. Like one of the textured, it's some kind of textured paint with roughage. Roughage is the wrong word. It's got a rough texture to it though. We'll try it again. I'm gonna look at it though, see how long I went, because I don't think it was very long. My best for reference with this is something like 30 seconds, if that. Okay, so 5 seconds in. Yeah, about 15 to 16 seconds. All right. I'm gonna say, I don't really have a goal tonight, but we'll just say that was 15 for 15 seconds. All right, we'll do it again. That the grip wasn't an issue on that one. That was just These are heavy. It's going to take some getting used to get to where these feel good to run through. Oh, did the internet temporarily? I guess it was temporary because it's not continuing to drop frames. All right. All right, let's go again.